Look at that top one. That says it, right? We were 500, right? You guys are awesome. And I tell you what, and being honest,
hello everybody, thanks for coming. My name is Scott. We're thrilled you're here. Honored with your support and consideration. We just have a few folks we need to thank, and then we'll tell you a little bit about what you're doing here and how you're helping. Some folks that have been very generous to us. Please help me thank Icon Mechanical, United Reynolds, Marcone, Missouri Lottery, Lindino, Gabriel Product Management, Renaissance Financial, Enterprise Bank and Trust, Argent Capital, Wells Fargo, Aerobox, Midwest Systems, Envirotech, McGladrey, Seiler Plastics, Crane Agency, BKD, Armstrong Teasdale, Ameren, William Blair, and Ace Hardware. Thank you all for your support. We got a great group of committee folks, so please help me thank the committee this year is John Seiler, Joe Karsten, Ray Wagner, Jess Cramper, Scott Whitman, Rob Goldman, Matt Strobel, Glenn Heitman, Steve Bowers, Jim Sowers, Joe Epping, Peter Burns, Joe Gary, Ashton Brown, John Irons, Tony Irons, although he didn't know he was on the committee. Tony, thank you. Oh yeah, you're on. Well, there's a reason for that. And Brian Pollack, that's our committee. Thank you all very much. If you're wondering what you're doing here,
I know what you want.
we got a simple story
What? I know what you want.
for simple people like me that aren't exactly sure what our Little Haven is and what we do. Well, let me tell you. I'm going to tell you a little story about a cookie jar, because it's really an analogy of who we are and what we're doing and what you're doing here tonight. We were taught by an old retired professor at St. Louis University that when we're born, God gives us a cookie jar. Now, Scott, we're talking metaphysically here, of course. But we get a cookie jar. And every success and every hug, every high five, every good grade, every time we're successful in our formative years, which are basically birth through 10, we get a cookie in our cookie jar. At about 10 years old, our cookie jars get sealed up, because that's the end of our formative years. About 10 years old, our cookie jars get sealed up. And all the cookies that we've collected during our formative years in our cookie jar are what we have to nurture ourselves for the rest of our lives. Now, my mom and dad are here. They filled up my cookie jar. And I'll bet you most folks here tonight, their cookie jars, your cookie jars are pretty full. Unfortunately, the kids in our little haven, their cookie jars aren't full. And that's what you all are doing here tonight, is helping us fill cookie jars. That's the simplest way, the most basic way, the most profound way we can tell you what we do and who we are and how you help. One of the blessings with our cookie jars, my helpers out here? Yeah, they're coming. One of the things we do, and Kathleen and Robin and Debbie are coming around and they're handing you a photograph of a young man, Anthony. And in that photograph, Anthony has graduation garb on, because that young man, through your support, through your efforts, through your love, through you filling his cookie jar, has graduated from college. So when you fill up a cookie jar, later on in life you pull out Anthony's. And we've got a lot of Anthony's to pull out of our cookie jar. So we're grateful for your support. We're grateful for you helping us fill cookie jars. We're grateful for you allowing Anthony an opportunity, and we're grateful for you allowing opportunities for kids and families who otherwise would not have a chance. This is what you're doing here, filling cookie jars. So thank you for that. Thank you for being here. We got some more fun to happen, but we just wanted to tell you briefly what you're doing here. So thank you for filling cookie jars. We're on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me here today. My name is Rob Lite with Mound City Auctions. I'll be your auctioneer for the evening. Oh, okay, you're writing that. I thought you wanted my attention for something. We've got some great items tonight, and he explained better than I possibly could what the money's going to be going for. So I'm just going to lead straight on in to the items that we're going to be selling. But before I do, I'm going to give a brief explanation for what you're going to be hearing coming out of my mouth. Because I tend to go a little bit quick, and sometimes people need to be taught up to speed. So, what you need to focus on is the numbers that I'm saying. I'm going to say the number that I am looking for multiple times in a row, like 35, going to be 35, 35, 35, going to be 35 on it. Oh, I'm sure. Is it not as loud over there? Is that better? Everybody hear that one a little bit better?
Maybe use them both.
You'll hear me saying the number that I'm looking for multiple times in a row. 35, going to be 35, only going to be 35. Where? At 30, now 5, going to be 35. The 30 is where I'm at. The 35 is what I'm looking for. All the rest of it that I'm saying, you can completely ignore. Able I, how many, who, give me, gotta give me, will you give me, how about it? None of that matters. I can literally say, like, purple peanut, and it just doesn't matter at all. All I'm doing in the middle there is saying stuff to make it sound like I'm actually going faster than I really am. Okay? Alright. So, and all those words in between really are is stuff like I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need, I'm gonna need, I'm gonna need, I'm gonna need. What'd you give me? What'd you give me, what'd you give me, what'd you give me, what'd you give me? Able to buy it. Able to buy it, able to buy it, able to buy it, able to buy it.
Thank you.
I got there. I didn't even settle on selling it. I'll take your 35. Who knew? So, up first on our list for the night is a Lorenzo's dinner for 10 with wine. It's a 3-course dinner for 10 with wine at Lorenzo's Trattoria on the Hill. The chart for that one's right there.
35.
I'll get there in just a second. I think I'll go fishing for a minute before I start at 35 on that one. Northern Italian cuisine, touch of contemporary flavor. And, I mean, it's just absolutely fantastic. Chef owner Larry Fuse Jr. creates authentic house-made gnocchi, risottos, and you're moving the thing, I can't read it, braised ossobuco, and more. Gratuity, corkage, and liquors are not included. Mutually agreeable date valid through 9/22/2015. Donated by Larry Fuse Jr. And I'm going to need 1,000 on it. Going to be $1,000 bid. Who give me 1,000? Going to be 1,000 on it. How about $1,000 open? Going to be 1,000 and go. Give me 500. Let's get it rolling. 500. Got 500 here. How about 600? 500 here. 600 there. How about 700? Going to be 700 your way. Going to be 700. 700's bid. Now it's 800. 800. Now 900. Going to be 900. And now 1,000. 900's there. Your turn to the 1,000. Going to be $1,000. His 900. You're 1,000. Going to be 1,000 on it. I'd do it if I were you. Going to be $1,000 on it. 900's in. 1,000. You're going to be 1,000. Show him who's boss. Give me 1,000 on it. 900's in. Going to be 1,000 on it. I don't care who's bidding. You shouldn't either. Going to be 1,000 on it. It's somebody you'll want to fight. Give me 1,000 on it. 900's in, gonna be 1,000 on it on a $1,000 bid. 900's here, 1,000 where? Got 1,000 over there, and now 1,100. 1,000's down that way, gonna be 1,100 to you. 1,000's in, 1,100, gonna be 1,100 from you. 1,100's in over here, now 1,002, gonna be 1,200. 1,100, gonna be 1,200. 1,200. 1,200, 1,300, 1,300, gonna be 1,300, 1,200's in, gonna be 1,300. By the way, if you're wondering if you've got the bid, just point at yourself like this. 1,200, gonna be 1,300, 1,200, gonna be 1,300, gonna be 1,300, gonna be 1,300 on it, give me 1,300, hit me one more time, come on, 1,300, 1,200's in, gonna be 1,300, gonna be 1,300, 1,300, 1,400, 1,400, gonna be 1,400, 1,300, gonna be 1,400, 1,300's in, gonna be 1,400, 1,400, gonna be 1,500, 1,500, it's $100 more. 1,500, 1,400, gonna be 1,500, gonna be 1,500, gonna be 1,500. You're gonna throw an epic party, have a great dinner. 1,500, 1,600, 1,500, gonna be 1,600, gonna be 1,600, 1,500's in, gonna be 1,600, 1,600, gonna be 1,600, $1,600, 1,500, gonna be 1,600.
Come on, Julie.
Got 1,500.
You have two of them, he'll do one at the same price.
Okay. All right. And I sold it your way for 1,500, and I doubled it over to you for the same price. Thank you both for playing so fair. And Mr. Larry Hughes, I want to thank you, sir. Next up on the hit parade. Gotta fold out my list here. All right. Item number 2 is one day at the BMW M Series Performance School. The winner of this item is going to receive a one-day training session at the M School at the BMW USA facility located in Spartanburg, South Carolina. M cars represent the zenith of BMW. Behind the wheel, you'll experience the high performance of the M models and hone skills that professional drivers use. Slalom, drift, corner at optimum slip, and how to push a BMW to its limits and your limits. An unforgettable experience donated by Jess Cramper. Folks, whoever wins this is going to learn how to drive as fast as I talk. Who give me 2,000 on it? Gonna be 2,000 on it. 2,000 where? I'm gonna need $2,000 on a $2,000 bid. Gonna be 2,000 on it. I'm gonna need 2,000. How about a $1,000 bid? Get me rolling here. $1,000 where? Gonna be $1,000 on it. I'm gonna need 1,000. Gonna be $1,000 bid. How about a $1,000 bid? Gonna be 1,000 on it. I'm gonna $1,000 bid. Gonna be 1,000. 1,000 where? 1,000 on it. Give me 800. 800 on it. Gonna be 800 where? I'm gonna need 800 to go. Gonna be 800 on it. Gonna be 800 where? Even on an 800 where? Gonna be $800. $700. 700 on it, gonna be 700 where? I'm gonna need 700 and get me started, gonna be $700. You tell me, folks. 700's in, and now 800. That's 700 now, it's gonna be 800 where? 700's bid, 800 to go, gonna be 800 on it, 700's in, 800 to go, gonna be $800. That's 700, gonna want 8, gonna be 8, gonna be 8, gonna be 8, gonna be $800. 700's a bid, 800 where? Gonna be 800 on it. That's 700 now 8. 700 now 8, gonna be 8, gonna be 8, gonna be $800. 700's in, I'm gonna need 8, gonna be $800. 800 8, gonna be 800 on it. 700's in, 800 where? Gonna be 800 on it. 700 and now 8. 700, how about 750? That's 700 now 750. I can go the slow way too. 700's in, 750 where? Gonna be 750 where? Gonna be 750 on it. 700's in, 750 where? Any new money left? Any new money right? Sold at $700. All right. Next up, we have a beautiful piece of artwork from our lovely artist Jennifer Hayes. She's been working on it the whole time you've been eating, and part of the time you've been golfing, some of you. And that piece, you can see right over there. Nice landscape piece, seascape. Now her artwork has been featured at Mandalay Bay and the Lodge of the Four Seasons. That piece in particular is a 2 foot by 6 foot. And you may have noticed her painting it this evening. It's right over there. Take a gander, will you? And I'm going to need 1,000 to get me going. Going to be 1,000 on it. On $1,000, then going to be 1,000 where? I'm going to need one. Going to be one. Going to be one. Going to be $1,000. 1,000 on it. It's the painting right over there. 1,000 on it. 1,000 where? Going to be $1,000. I'm going to need one. Going to be one. Going to be one. Going to be one. Going to be $1,000. So give me one. Going to be 1,000 on it. I'm going to need one. Going to be 1,000 on it. 1,000 on it. $1,000 going to be 1,000 on it. Going to be 1,000 to go. Going to be 1,000. Folks, think of it as an investment. It is a piece of art. She's been featured at Mandalay Bay. She's been featured at the Lodge of the Four Seasons. 1,000 to get me going. 1,000 on it. 1,000 where? Going to be $1,000. $1,000 bid. Going to be 1,000 on it. 1,000. 750. 750. Going to be 750 on it. Going to be 750. 750. Going to be 750 where? 750. 750, going to be 750 where? I want to need 750 on it, going to be 750. 750, going to be 750 where? 600. 600 on it, going to be 600 where? I want to need six, going to be $600. 600 on it. 500 where? I want to need five, going to be five, going to be five, going to be five, going to be $500, going to be 500 on it, going to be 500 where? I want to need five, going to be $500. 500 on it. 500 where? 500 on it, going to be 500 on it, going to be 5. I'm going to start somewhere, it doesn't matter where. Matters where I end up. 500 on it. 500 where? Going to be 500. 400. Folks, if you want to, you can just shout out a number. This is an audience participation event.
300.
I've got 300 right here, and I need 400. At 300, but I want 4, going to be 400 on it, and thank you for the bid. 300's in, but I want 400 where? Going to be 400 to go. At 300 now, 4, going to be 4, going to be $400. 300's in, 400 where? Going to be 400 on it. At 300 now, 4, going to be $400. At 300 now, 4, going to be 400 on it. 300's in, 400 where? How about 350? At 300 now, 50 where? Going to be 350. I'm going to need 350 where? Going to be 350 on it. Going to be 3 1/4. Going to be 325. 300's in now, 325. Going to be 325. Last and final call, 325. Sold it your way for $300. Thank you, ma'am. Item number 4 is a dozen California Cabernets. Cabernet is king in California. Here are a dozen outstanding vintage offerings. And I'm going to need 3,000. 3,000 on it, going to be 3,000 where? I'm going to $3,000 bid. 3,000 to go, going to be 3,000 on it, going to be 3,000 where? I'm going to need 3,000 on it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Opus One and Camus Vineyards combo right here. We've got 6 bottles from Opus One and a Magnum from Camus. You've had all evening to look at it.
Wrong one.
The wrong one? Oh, I'm sorry, it's this one here. This one here. My apologies, she picked up on that one, I thought it was that one. It's this one here. Right here. A total of 12 bottles. There are a 1991 Opus One Cabernet, a 1986 Palm Vineyard Cabernet, 86 Silverado Cabernet Limited Reserve, 87 Silverado Cabernet Limited Reserve, 85 Schaefer Cabernet, 85 Joseph Phelps Insignia Cabernet, 86 Joseph Phelps, 87 Joseph Phelps, 1990 Camus Special Reserve, 86 Whitehall Lane Reserve, 86 La Huerta Howell Mountain Cabernet, and an 87 La Huerta Howell Mountain. And I'm going to need 3,000 on it. Going to be 3,000 where? I'm going to $3,000 bid. Going to be 3,000 on it. How about 1,500 and let's get it going. 1,500, going to be 1,000. 1,500's bid. I'm going to need 2,000. 1,500's bid. Going to be 2,000 on it. Going to be 2,000 where? 1,500. How about 1,600? 1,500, going to be 1,600. 1,600. I got 1,500. I got 1,600. 1,600, 1,700, 1,600, gonna be 1,700, 1,600, gonna be 1,700, 1,700, 1,600's big, gonna be 1,700, 1,600, gonna be 1,700, gonna be 1,700, up to $1,700 bid, 1,006, gonna be 1,700, 1,006, gonna be 1,700, up to $1,700 on it, 1,006, gonna be 1,700, up to $1,700 on it, 1,700 where? 1,600's in, 1,700 here, and now 1,800. 1,700's in, gonna be 1,800. 1,700, 1,800, gonna be 1,800. 1,800, gonna be 1,900. 1,900, gonna be 1,900. 1,900, gonna be 1,900, and 1,900 on it. 1,900, you're raising your hand, you're scaring me here. 1,900. 1,800's in, gonna be 1,900. 1,900, gonna be 1,900. 1,800, gonna be 1,900. We already know you want it, we're just discussing price. 1,800 is in, gonna be 1,900. 1,900 go. 1,800 will bid, 1,900 on it, gonna be 1,900. 1,900. 1,900, gonna be 1,900, out of 1,900. 1,850 is bid. I've got 1,850 here first. How about 1,900? 1,900, it's 50 bucks more. 1,900, 1,950. 1,950, gonna be 1,950. 50 bucks, come on. 1,950, gonna be 1,950. 1,950. 1,900 is in, gonna be 1,950. 1,950, you get to keep the poster board too. 1,950. 1,950, gonna be 1,950. Only gonna be 1,950. 1,950, 1,950, 1,900, 1,950's bid! You took too long. Got 2,000. 2,000 is bid. 2,100, gonna be 2,100. I got 2,000 in. How about 2,100? 2,100. 2,000's in, gonna be 2,100, gonna be 2,100. 2,100, gonna be 2,100. 2,100. 2,000's in, gonna be 2,100. Last and final call, $2,100. 2,000's in, I want 2,100, over to 2,100. Sold it over there, $2,000. Next up, item number 5 on your sheet, a Washington, D.C. condo, 2-night, 2-bedroom condo. You have your choice of the executive condos, including the Gramercy at Metropolitan Park, the Metropolitan at Pentagon City, or the residences on the Avenue. Close to all of our nation's capital has to offer the world-class museums, iconic monuments, memorials, and all of DC's glittering nightlife. Folks, if you have a chance to go on vacation, obviously it's for a mutually agreeable date. But if you've been wondering, looking for a place to go, now's your chance. How about a $1,000 open? $1,000 on it, gonna be $1,000 bid. How about a $1,000 where? $1,000 on it. Give me 500, let's get going. 500. 500's bid. 600 where? 5, 6, and now 7. 600's in, gonna be 700, back to you. 700's in, now 800. That's 700, now it's 800 where? Gonna be 800. 800, now 900, gonna be 900, 900 your way. 800's in, your target 9, gonna be $900. 850, 900. 850's in, but I want 9, gonna be 900 on it. 850's in, gonna be 900 on it, gonna be 900. Got 850, gonna be 900 on it. 8.5 bid, 900 where? 8.5, 900 right here, and now 1,000. I got 900 over by me, now 1,000 where? Got 900, now 1,000. 900, give me 950, we'll keep playing by halves. Okay, that was not a bid.
I was saying hello to him.
You were saying hello. It's dangerous to wave at an auction. I've got 850. 850's in. I need 900. 850's by me. Need 900. Gonna be 900 on it. 850's in. I want 900 away. Gonna be 900 on it. 850's in. I want 900 to go. At 8.5. I want 9. Give me 9. Give me 9. Give me 9. Give me $900 where? Give me 900 on it. Sold at $850 your way.
Sorry about that.
Oh, and we can double that. The underbidder, would you like it at the same price? You have the underbidder over by you.
Scott. When I waved at you, they picked me up as a bidder.
All right. Next up on our list,
Yeah, you're trying to stick me.
item number 6 is Element Dinner for 10. You can enjoy dinner for 10 with wine in the elegant private dining room at St. Louis's newest trendy restaurant, Element. Located on 3 floors of the renovated 1906 hospital power plant, Element takes local sourcing to a new level in their open kitchen, plus one of the best views in town. Gratuity, corkage, and liquors not included. Mutually agreeable date through 9/22/2015. Ladies and gentlemen, dinner for 10, trendy bar, trendy restaurant. How about $1,000 open? $1,000 on it, going to be $1,000, going to be $1,000 bid. 500, let's roll. 500 on it, going to be 500 where? I'm going to need 500 there, 600 where? Got 516, going to be $600. 500's in, 600 where? Going to be 600 to go. 600's over here, now 700. That's 600, now 700, now 800. That's 700, will you be 800? Going to be 800 on it. 700's in, will you be 800? 700's in, how about 800? I'm going to come over to you. That's 700, now 800, going to be 800 your way. 700's in, how about 800 on it? 800 to go. 700's over there, your turn at 8, going to be $800. 700 for 1, 8, going to be 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 $800. That's 700, now 8, going to be 800. 700's in, 800 to go. That's 700, now 8, going to be $800. 700 for 1, 8, going to be 800 to go. 800 here. 800's right here, now 900. I've got 800, now 900. How about an even 1,000? Even 1,000 right here. 1,100, 1,100. 1,100, 1,000, but I want 100, going to be 1,100. 1,000 here, 1,100 to go, going to be 1,100. Got 1,000, now 100 where, going to be 1,100. 1,100, 1,100, going to be 1,100. I got 1,050 bid, now 1,100. 1,100, 1,150. I got 1,100, need 1,100 and a half. 1,100 and a half. 1,100 bid, going to be 1,150. 1,150. 1,150, tosses it back, 1,150. 1,100 is bid, now 1,150. 1,100, I got 1,100. Got 1,150, need 12. 1,200, how about 1,250? Not so bad when I say it that way, right? Sounds better than 1,250. 1,300 is bid, give me 14. Got 1,300, going to be 14 on it, going to be 14 to go. 1,300, don't let them show you like that, come on. 13's in, 13 and a half. Not 13, now 13 and a half, going to be 13 and a half. 13's in, going to be 1,350. 1,300, going to be 1,350. Sold it your way, $1,300. Okay. Now we've got the open space. Item number 7. We have almost a case of Opus 1. It's a case minus 1. We have a magnum of Canis coming with it. Canis.
Would that be a Pertnier case?
Pertnier case, yeah, it's almost there. Rare, sought after, the ultimate iconic proprietary Bordeaux blend, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Malbec, and Petit Verdot. Created by the joint venture of Robert Mondavi and Baroness Philippine de Rothschild, like no other. With a value of $2,500. Can I see $3,000? $3,000, now they're going to be 3,000 on it, going to be 3,000 where? I'm going to need 3, going to be 3, going to be 3, going to be 3, going to be 3,000 on it, I'm going to need 3, going to be $3,000. $2,000 is bid. How about 2,100? Up 2, now 2, 1, going to be 2,100, going to be 2,100, up to 2,100. 2,000's bid, going to be 2,100. I'm going to need 2,100, up to 2,100. 2,000's the bid, now 2,100. I'm going to need 2,100. 2,000's in, but I want 2,001. 2,100, going to be 2,100.